Hello friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today we are going to be talking about a brand new bag that was very kindly sent to me by the OLEADA team. And I said in Spanish because the brand is actually a Spanish word derived of the waves of the ocean. So oleada means like a bunch of waves kind of like coming together. So this brand is, if you've never heard about it, it's a New York designed brand made by women for women, or the working woman, which is something that I was pretty intrigued whenever I just, got that email about them trying to collaborate with me. So this video is in collaboration with OLEADA. So thank you so much to OLEADA for this opportunity. So they did send a beautiful bag that I got to pick. I'm gonna show you real quick. Before we get into all of the details, we're gonna see everything that fits and how I've been carrying mine. But before we get into all of this, please be sure to subscribe. It is super easy. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button down below. And now let's get right into the bag and how I've been wearing it. Let's jump right into the bag because it is stunning. The minute I opened that box, number one, the box was wrapped very beautifully. I'm gonna show you how it arrives in a second, but I couldn't wait any longer to show you the actual bag. I got the Wavia, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm assuming Wavia as like waves. And this is the regular size. Since they released this one, they have a bigger size called the Wavia Plus, if I'm not mistaken. And this one will fit an up to a 14-inch laptop. 13 to 14 depending in where you place it. It does have a specific compartment for the laptop, which again I'll show you in a minute. But the color is so stunning. I went for this shade because I'm actually someone who has a lot of bags. I love picking up bags. You've probably seen this if you've been familiar with my channel. And this is a color that I didn't have in my collection, which is pretty odd. And it is such a stunning, everyday neutral shade that literally goes with everything. Like right now I'm wearing a white dress, but you can put this bag or carry this bag with pretty much anything you have in your wardrobe and it's going to look stunning. Just a quick close-up. It is such a pretty bag, and I love that it has 3 different ways of carrying it. Again, we'll get into more in-depth details in a minute. Just wanted to give you a quick overlook of what the bag looks like. Very cute. To celebrate International Women's Day, OLEADA did give me a 15% off that you can use, and it's going to be in the description box below, so be sure to click on that. And it is going to be site-wide, so you can pick any of the bags. Maybe you're interested in the one that I picked myself. They do have a lot of different beautiful designs, smaller bags, a bit bigger, bucket bags, so pretty much any beautiful bag on the site will get you 15% off with the code Rita OLEADA, and it's gonna be right here on the screen and also of course in the description box below. As I was mentioning earlier, OLEADA is a brand designed by professional women with the working professional woman in mind. Although I don't go into the office anymore, I would have loved a bag like this to carry a bunch of my things, including my laptop. So these bags do have a laptop compartment among many other pockets that just come in so helpful with so many things that I like to carry on my everyday. And I wanted to go for a smaller size because for me this is going to be more of like an everyday tote bag, and I'm the kind of crazy person that likes to carry my Kindle every single day with me. If I'm carrying a bag, my Kindle is in there. Whether I'm gonna have time to read or not, it doesn't matter, it's gonna go in there. And a lot of the times I also like to be carrying my physical book. So I might be just, carrying a Kindle, but if I'm at the same time reading a physical book, I wanna have the space and I like to carry my books with me. So this is gonna come in very handy. This leather is made to be scratch resistant, stain resistant, and water resistant, which is very awesome. Before I show you everything that fits, I want to give you a very close up of the bag. It is a stunning shade. I am obsessed with the color. And you know me, I love a gold hardware, so of course this is beautiful. And another very cool thing of the bag, on top of having a ton of compartments, a laptop space, is that it has 3 different ways you can carry it. First one, it's going to be a handheld. So you have this very cute handheld that you can just carry it in your hand, and then whenever you turn it around, you have 2 more options of how you can carry it. One of them, it's going to be as a cute little backpack. I'm gonna show you with some mud shots in a second. but you can make this a backpack if you're carrying it to go into the office or travel and you don't have a luggage with you. You can just put it in your shoulders and you don't have to worry about it. And you can also carry it, my preferred way, you know this, is going to be as a shoulder strap. So I do just carry it as a shoulder, and you can also wear it as a crossbody. So this is going to give you a ton of versatility in how you can carry the bag, which I really love. I really love the design of the bag. It's very feminine. This little curved right here, I'm pretty sure this is in regards to Oleada, you know, the waves, just simulating that beautiful waves in the ocean. And the stitching is super pretty. You know, I love details, and I always like to mention the details. So you can see how pretty the stitching is all over the bag. On the sides, you have a little flap. I'm not sure what this is for, probably just decoration. Both of the sides, and then of course you have the handheld. And on the back, the hardware does say Oleada, very discreet. So if you like your bags to be more on the discreet side, I think you're gonna love this because you can barely see the branding. It's also here on the turn lock. You do have the Oleada branding. It says Oleada right there, but barely there. And then on the side, it's embossed in gold. So very stunning bag for someone who likes a more laid back look. And then here also on the luggage section, I call it the luggage section, you have it over here as well. And you have a ton of different options, whether you want the bag to be a little bit more tight on your body, a little bit lower, you know, depending on how tall you are. For reference, I am 5'4", so I made it to my liking, or I made the adjustments to my liking, of course. And then you open the bag with just this very easy and swift turn lock, and then you open it and look at how big this is. I loved it. There's a little design right here of the little planet, and the actual compartment for the laptop will be right here. So if you have a 13-inch laptop, this fits it. My laptop is pretty big, it's a 15-inch one, and again, I never leave it, like I never leave my house with a laptop, so I didn't really need that. But that's my preferred space for my books and my Kindle, which makes me very excited. And it's, you know, it's pretty big, and then you can secure it with this little strap, so it's not going anywhere. Even if you may like drop your bag or something, it's gonna be pretty secured. And then the middle compartment is just gonna be an opening, and the shade is so beautiful. It's almost like a light pink, suede microfiber material, very pretty. And then it's always hard for me to show you the bags. And then on the other side, you have 3 pockets. So one right here, one in the middle, and then one here. This is a perfect place for me to carry my lip products, my hand sanitizer. Again, I'll show you in a minute. And then you have a zipper, which you saw that super smooth. And you can put maybe things that you want to secure a little bit more. Maybe that'd be, in my case, if I want to be carrying around my blogging camera, my wallet, that's the perfect space. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack it the way I always like to pack my bags. And on the very front, you also have a, like whenever this is closed, you can't really see it, but once you open it, you have yet another compartment, another pocket right there, which is pretty deep, and it's very big in space. So you have a ton of space in the bag. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna show everything that fits, which is a lot. And lastly, I always mention this. If you've seen my review videos, I always like my bags to have feet. While this bag does not have actual like little gold feet, it does have these extra pieces of leather that helps the bag. This is basically the feet, because whenever you place it somewhere, the bag is not going to be touching the bottom of your bag. It's only gonna be touching these leather feet, which always a win. You know this. I love when bags come with feet, especially when the price point is higher, because you want to protect your bag. And I'm back with the bag fully packed, and it's pretty hefty because I have a hardback book that I'm currently reading. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So whenever you open it, it's always hard to show you what I have whenever it's fully packed. So on the front pocket, I have my cell phone, just so it can be an easy access. And I have my Burt's Bees, which I'm gonna show you. It's right there, and it just lives in that little pocket. So, well, big pocket actually. And then on the bigger compartment, which in this case is for the laptop, I went on to put the book that I'm currently reading with my book club with my friend, and that is, what is the name of this book? First Light Wins. So that book fits without any issue in what would be the laptop compartment. And then for the main compartment, I have a bunch of different things. So let me show you. I've been back at carrying a full-size Continental wallet. So this is what I've been carrying. And then this, I don't think I've told you, but I've been carrying a lot more cash instead of cards because we're doing some kind of budgeting, my husband and myself. So I have this little envelope thing where you have all your cash. Right now it's empty because I didn't really want to show that. But yeah, so I carry a pen in it, and then you just have your envelope pockets, which I do have a few cash. I didn't know I left something there. But anyway, this fits without any issue. That's something that, again, I carry on my everyday nowadays. And then let's go for the smaller things. So we have, again, with the cash, I've got my little coin holder. This is just from Amazon. And then we have a small pouch where I like to keep a lot of essentials that I like to carry on my daily, including a mirror, a perfume, a small deodorant, some tea bags, and some oil for my lips, small little lipsticks, just small items that I don't want to get lost in the bag, so they live in a small little baggie that I always carry and change around in my purses. Then we have some Kleenex. Then we have my, what is this? My key pouch where I keep all of my keys. And in that main compartment, I also threw in my hand sanitizer. And then we move into the pockets. So there are a few pockets in here. So in this one, I'm just carrying two lip products. I've got a Merit lipstick and a Fenty lip gloss. And then on the pocket right here, this would be a good place if you're carrying smaller size wallets, like your card holders. That would be perfect. But I went on and put my Kindle. That's why it was so heavy, because I literally have a huge hard book cover and then my Kindle. So if you're crazy like me, both of these things would fit without any issue. So we are now back to an empty bag. So you can tell the space is there. You have a ton of space for a lot of things. So if you like to carry a lot of things like I do, this is going to be perfect. Even if you're not going to be using it as an actual working laptop bag, it's still super convenient to carry a bunch of things. The weight is not too hefty by itself. I'm going to leave here in the screen the actual weight by itself. You can pack it, of course, to the max, and then it's going to get heavy, but that's mainly because all of the things that I had in it. I'm going to show you how you can carry it. There's really 4 ways of carrying it. First one is going to be with the top handle and just as a handheld bag, which of course looks very pretty. Depending on how much you're carrying, it could be more comfortable to just have it around, you know, in your hand in a very cute manner. And then my preferred and personal best way of always carrying bags is going to be as a shoulder bag, and you can make it shorter or longer, you know, according to where you want it to hit. I'm wearing a dress right now, so there's gonna be not much of a reference, but right around there is where it would hit me. Although it seems long, it's honestly very, very comfortable. It's a very comfortable way of carrying it. And then another option is as a crossbody, which I know this is very popular. A lot of people like to carry their bags as crossbody. I like it, but I am a shoulder girl through and through. But here is how it looks. Very, very cute. I love how it looks as a crossbody. So you can put it like this in the front. Just looks very pretty. Or you can just put it like that on your bag. And then if you maybe live in a big city and you have a subway, or you take the bus, another very cute and probably the most comfortable way of commuting with this bag is going to be as a backpack. How cool is that? So You just pull the straps and you get a very cute backpack, which is probably also going to be the safest way to carrying a bag if you're commuting in public transportation, because of course it's harder for someone to just snap your bag out of you whenever you're carrying as a backpack. The box is pretty big, and whenever you open it, it does have the OLEADA design, or like the waves all over the box, like on the 4 sides of the box you have that. I want to show you the box because to me it's always such an important part of the experience of purchasing a bag. Even the box, it's like, oh, this is a cute box, it's very well designed, although it's just a box. To me, it's still important. So then whenever I opened the box, it was very nicely wrapped in this very pretty paper and a gold sticker with the OLEADA brand. So again, packaging, very, very nice. The bag itself came in this very pretty dust bag that could easily transfer as a tote, kind of like a market tote or like a book tote. It's very cute. It says OLEADA all over the bag, and it does have a little kind of like shoulder strap, so it's very comfortable if you want to carry it around as a little market bag or something like that. I almost missed it, but there was also a beautiful scarf in the dust bag that I'm going to properly attach to the top handle. I think that is going to look super pretty and make it a little more personalized. And the scarf itself is so pretty. It has like 2 different views to it, so you can do it one or the other side, whichever you prefer, and it does have the branding and the same shade of the bag. Very pretty. So yeah, that is going to be everything that I can fit in my bag. I think it's a stunning, beautiful, very functional bag. Whether you commute or stay at home like I do, I think this is perfect, even for the way I'm gonna use it, an everyday bag. Let me know in the comments below if you are interested in this bag, and don't forget to check out the description box for that 15% off. Thank you for watching, and like always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!